Welcome to Composition with Mr. Rohrbach. During today's lesson, we are going to work on our Stage 13 writing project. So let's get started. We are going to get started with our word sort on slide 2. Notice on slide 2, we already have our characters. However, we want to distinguish between our infinitives and our IAVs. Those are our infinitive attracted verbs. You'll recall an infinitive is a term we use for the principal part of the Latin verb, typically ending in RE, which means to verb, right? For instance, to love, or to swim, or to leave. Those are all examples of infinitives. And an infinitive is not a complete thought. It needs what I'm calling an IAV in order to complete the thought. Example, you can't just say to love, you have to say, I want to love, right? I want to leave. Want is an IAV. Another infinitive attracted verb is can or is able. All right, so wilt is the word for wants. I'm going to put that in the IAV category. All right, potest is a Latin word for can, right? You can say, I am able to love or I want to love. Those are both IAVs. All right, discedere is a Latin word meaning to leave. So that's going to be an infinitive. Ostendere is a Latin word meaning to show, another infinitive. Non vult is a Latin word meaning does not want. That's an example of an IAV. Okay. Videre means to see. Audire means to hear. Dormire means to sleep. Cocere means to cook. Saltare means to dance. Bibere means to drink. And cantare means to sing. So you can see we have 1, 2, 3, quinque, sex, septem, octo, noem, right? We have 9 infinitives and 3 IAVs. All right. If you're not sure about the definitions of any of these words, take a look at the speaker notes. And what's really convenient is that with this word sort completed, you are all set to go with your composition. Let me show you. So let's get started with sentence 1. I'm going to get started by choosing a character. I'm going to choose minimus from slide 2. I'm going to choose my IAV. I'll choose, let's say, wilt. And then, so that means minimus wants, let's see, dormire. I'm going to choose dormire. Minimus wants to sleep on the mushroom. Bingo. Nice sentence right there. Let's try another one. My second character, I'm going to choose Cerberus. Substagno, under the swamp. I'll choose potest this time, is able, ostendere. What does he want to show? What is he able to show? So now, given that I'm using the word ostendere, I need to give him something to show. In this instance, I will allow him to show his paw. So he is able to show his pedem to minimus. So that would be minimo. Cerberus, underneath the swamp, is able to show his paw. All right, so I'm going to allow you to write the other 8 sentences independently. It's just a demonstration. You can see it's pretty straightforward. I'll talk about illustrating our slides. I'm just going to copy sentence number 1. It's going to be minimus in fungo dormire wilt. Okay, nice sentence. I'm going to grab minimus. Going to put him on the fungo. Going to give him a little thought bubble. And then we said he wants to sleep. So I'm just going to search for an image, sleeping. I'll search for clip art. Okay, perfect. Okay, and I'll give him a little heart to show that he wants to sleep. Okay, I've done a nice job illustrating that sentence. I'm just going to do 9 other sentences that exact same way. Folks, please do let me know if you have any questions. Bonam Fortunam.